EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Atlanta. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Let's go. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. That one underneath to Mitchell. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big-time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one. The end zone for a touchback. On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout.
Ready up. Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Dotson will bring it back. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On play action, Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. Great. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll motion over Metcalf. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
First and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Shut up. Set go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Falcons, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. Set. Hut, hut.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee.
Ready.
And here's Bijan. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Okay, break. Go.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment.
Ready.
3rd and long.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. Oh, we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Tiger swamp. Oh, it's Silver, ready? Delta.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
6 63, 63, 63. Hey, easy, 63, 63. Back, Delta.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And how impressive was that, Mike? I mean, not only to be able to generate that amount of separation downfield, but then to track the ball. Remember, this was a running back, but he looked like a wide receiver, and we're looking around the league, Mike, and a lot of these backs, in order to play in today's NFL, you have to be part receiver.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right back to the air following that pick six. He's going to air this one out. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one intercepted. Yeah. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup. for the rest of this game.
Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So, we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. To return is Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's first and 10.
Great, set.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great, set.
At the 28-yard line.
A second down throw for Hurts. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Eagles.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Mooney in motion. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He'll try the zone read on first and 10. Oh, he coughs up the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling.
And he will score again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Set, go.
Here's a designed run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
That's complete. He's got it to London. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Atlanta.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Let's go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On the give, it's Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go. It's Robinson. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Open man downfield is Smith. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage, and it sets up fourth down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's 3rd and 7. A give, and here comes Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Here's Robinson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get him for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
They'll go again with Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They continue to be the